Greetings, everyone. Welcome to a thunderous Throwdown Thursday. That's right. This evening is the Thursday night Throwdown over on Comics Division's channel. You don't want to miss that. Coming up next is the M4 Empire, which will be joining in progress. And let's see, we have That Park Place coming up just after that. It'll be myself, Jonas, and maybe some other brilliant people. I think we'll have a good time. And we've got a lot going on in the chat. You guys have been very generous, as I highlighted earlier. Angela let me know something I did not know, which is people have been getting unsubscribed. So Angela also got demembershipped. So there she's back with the membership. It's good to see you, and thank you. Yeah, it seems like I lost like somewhere near 300 members all at once. So for those of you who wondered what happened, don't know, glitch in the system, but all of a sudden revenue for the channel fell off the planet because, like I said, we're aiming for 1,000 members so that the channel will be in good financial state as far as what it costs to, do everything. So it's crazy. But I want to say thank you to Angela for noticing that and noticing that she was missing videos. So thank you for that. It's been happening to more than a few people I've noticed. Our good friend Barry the Music Man is putting a 100% super sticker in the chat. Thank you, my friend, for the super duper sticker. Our good friend Texas84 says, hey, have 5 CultureCasino memberships. Thank you for the gifties. That's right. And by the way, I did warm up my voice a little bit this morning, so that's a good thing. We've got a few of you out there that have said you've been unsubscribed, so double check that and double check that your membership is in place, because that's wild. The amazing and lovely Ruby Hoove, as usual, is as generous as she is every day and everywhere. She is a generous person, gifting a CultureCasino membership out there, guaranteeing that there are at least 20 extra members like a week. So that's amazing. And by the way, the goal is 1,000. So we were almost there. We were at 600 and growing. I don't know what happened, guys. Actually, I do. YouTube has been super sneaky with what's been happening. The views on the totaled videos are down substantially. So double check you're still subscribed, and if you enjoy one video, watch another one. One of the reasons I was doing 2 or more videos a day on top of the live streams was so you would at least find one other video to watch. And if you watch one right after this one, I think you'll be better off. In fact, I dropped one earlier this morning you won't want to miss. A lot of people have noticed it, including Tony Spiacente, who sent me a super thanks. Is This Live was incredibly generous right here, putting the total back up. This is as much as you can give. This is an amazing gifty. A lot of you just went green. I don't even know what to say. Is This Live for Fitty? You guys are going to make me cry. Don't do that. You're also very generous with your time and with your money, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So Tim has been here for 44 months. Says, any bear videos? Yeah, we're going to have a little bit on. Well, I don't know if there's a video, but we do have a video to report on about a bear. So you guys are incredible. And Is This Live also celebrating 26 months of membership? That's 2 years. Well, it's just pure BS. We can't have that. G'day, Culturinos. All right, folks, 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in, and we have all of you, the only reason to be here. So if you take a look, we are having layoffs like crazy in Hollywood, losing 3% of the staff over at the talent agency WME. That's William Morris. And that one's been around for a long, long time, and they've been managing talent in a long, long time in a bunch of different ways. And sometimes you get acquired, and sometimes you get spun out, and sometimes, well, disaster happens. This is a lot of name brand talent that is represented by this agency, and the talent agents over there are trying to hang on to their jobs. And there's a reason that you're going to start seeing less and less people doing a bunch of jobs, 3% of staff being affected here with 30 gigs. It's because of AI. Yeah, I know. It's not as big a threat as we thought it was, though. And yet Val Kilmer is being resurrected by AI to star in a film as deep as the Grave movie. As much as I love Val Kilmer, I don't want the ghost of Val Kilmer starring in films. I don't know how you guys feel about this. I'm curious. Let me know in the comments section if you're watching on the replay, especially. Texas, you are a phenomenal human being. Look at all of these gifties. This is insane. You guys are just generous to the extreme, and I appreciate you. Moving on, of course, we'll get to a lot of you in a little bit of bonus time we have afterwards, but Rebecca Ferguson has a lot of FOMO because she's only in a few minutes of the film Dune 3. In fact, her screen time is just short. I think like 5, 10, 15 minutes at most. And this is a long movie, folks. And I don't know where they're going with it because it's not going to be the books. The books are full of a lot of politics, intrigue, and slow plotting lines, although there are a few fights. I think they're going to bulk up the fights and negate some of the politics. We'll see. But when I talk about layoffs in Hollywood, there's a growing list that's been happening since last year. And it's happening everywhere. Warner Brothers Discovery, CNN, everywhere across the board. In fact, if you go and grab this Deadline article from yesterday, they start with WME, of course, with 30 people walking out the door. But Axios laid off 11 people. That happened this month. And you had Lionsgate laying off people in March as well. Universal Music Group's Mercury Studios got rid of a bunch of folks. And they did the same thing with Blocks, CNBC, KTLA, which is Nexstar, and Netflix product division went, well, we're not doing this anymore, which I get. Washington Post, of course, had February layoffs and many more, including Amazon in January, getting rid of a whole slew of people in favor of things that could replace them. This is getting absolutely wild out there. Ubisoft, AGBO, and so on and so forth. 2025 had tons of layoffs. The list goes on and on and on. So we need to, realize that this is going to continue as tech continues to develop positions that can be replaced by more automation and the ability to track and train things as far as dates and data. That's where the jobs are going to go. Spider-Man brand new day trailer dropped. Tom Holland shoots organic webs now and many other things that were noticed like Bruce Banner and the Punisher. I'm not really as excited about Spider-Man as I was. Lilo and Stitch 2 coming out along with Incredibles. Disney's desperation on full display going to sequels and not original programs. Why? No creativity. They're gonna trade on the same garbage they did before, and they're gonna punish us with old stories, not new. But anyway, those were the layoffs. Those were the Spider-Man conversations. Let's move on to the next story. Josh D'Amaro. Josh D'Amaro took over for Iger officially, and then we got the earnings statements and conversations and everything else. And I'm going to tell you right now that stock is something he does need to fret over. It's not going anywhere. And as Bob Iger walks out the door, he said it's meant more to me than I can say to return and destroy the company some more. He did a good job. Sarah Michelle Gellar hopes that Buffy reboot pilot doesn't leak, despite the fact that you could read the whole script and then you understand why this super stinks and why it was actually Chloe Zhao's fault that it stunk. She's not a director made for television. The Fed is going to keep the key rate unchanged. They're only going to have maybe one lower this year, and he's promising to stay on and be an obstruction to Trump and America's economy. And this man is a menace to society. U.S. eases Venezuela oil sanctions. Trump seeks to boost the world oil supply. You're going to see more and more crude coming out of there, and you're going to see Cuba come under heel. You got the league starting to pay attention, and J.P. Morgan included in that group of people trying to protect young athletes from college through pros so that they have money when they get done. 2,400 Kaiser mental health professionals strike in Northern California over AI concerns to replace them with qualified analysis and not something that's decided to divide us. So there's that. Cable news network MS Now has reshuffled their schedule because of their collapsing ratings and collapsing, network. And finally, Luigi Manione's lawyers have tried once again, to delay his both state and federal trials to maybe try to figure out a defense that would actually work. The attacked South Pars natural gas field basically made Iran a little bit, less able to do what they need to do to respond to the American attacks. It's very strange over there. CNN, of course, has betrayed America, and while I don't have that story in front of me, I do have a bear story for bonus time. And just to say this, CNN sent people over there to cover stories from the Iran side of things. We've gone from CNN embedding reporters with, military unions to CNN being very sympathetic to the enemy. You think CNN is the good guy here? No. All right, we got to jump on the bear story so we don't miss it today. I just want to say this. I like it when there's video with a story. I think you guys like it too. We're gonna take a look at that here in just a second. I'm trying to get rid of all the stuff that's in the way here. All right, there we go. All right, so a local black bear was spotted hanging out in front of a Ring camera in the Boston area, in Waltham specifically. And we're going to take a look at that in this particular scene. There we go. And as you can see, there's the bear quite clearly. Looks like he's, up for a barbecue. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think he's up for a barbecue? Is he getting some barbecue? This is Boston 25 News reporting this. Black bear was spotted on a residence Ring camera in Waltham. The bear is in the video, walking around the deck, standing on his hind legs to take a look at what's on the table. Well, you know what? Maybe picnic baskets. Who knows? But I just think it's kind of funny. I wish I had access to the video directly. You can certainly find it if you go and visit the local News 25 website. And I'm sure that it's available to watch there. But I think that's kind of funny. According to the state's website, a bear will den between mid-November and early December and exit around March or April. And they're already coming out. So they're having a good time. And I'm having a good time, too. I just want to say thank you to all of you for participating in today's 6-Minute Daily, the weekday podcast that we do here across multiple platforms every day, including X. And, of course, YouTube and the Green Machine. For those of you on the Green Machine side of things, I want to say thanks to everybody who holds a wrench in their hand for all of my channels. Thank you. You've been knighted because you're amazing at your jobs, and I appreciate you. It's good to see Caveat Ties, The Beautiful Deeple, Cat Slave, Ms. Pick Cafe, Weatherman, and, of course, Cat Slave. Dr. Jill, you are amazing. And Crazy White Boy, it's good to see you. Hope your head's feeling better, my friend. And for those of you who are here daily, you are appreciated more than you know. So let's take a look to make sure I didn't miss anything. We had 229 comments during the course of the actual live show, so you did amazing stuff. We have, we have Jaffo back as a member. Thank you, my friend. We had gifties like you could, 50 gifties from the generosity of Is This Live? We had the daily generosity of the lovely Ruby Hoove, and of course our friend Texas 84 with 5. We had a cool super sticker from our good friend Barry the Music Man, and an early acknowledgement of an oopsie by YouTube. Angela Richter returns with all of her cat loving goodness. Look at that. Look at that. That's a tiger. It's a tiger. And with that, we are going to be out of here. I'm going to send you over to the M4 Empire while it wraps up its show. So you get about an hour of entertainment over there. And you will be redirected to That Park Place Live with myself and Jonas and some other really smart people. Looking forward to today's show. I will be seeing Project Hail Mary early today. And therefore, there is no HCast. There is nobody to be on the HCast. Myself will be in a screening. We have, of course, Marvin, who is already in the Orlando area for MegaCon, which officially gets underway today, along with Lauren Connor. They are actually in a booth this weekend. You can catch them there if you're in the Florida, Central Florida area. I think you could still get MegaCon tickets up until today. You might even be able to get them through the weekend. I'm not clear. I just want to say thank you to all of you for what a great day this was. And a special shout out and thank you to the incredible generosity of Is This Live? Which I think I'm going to have to start doing what Pro does and build clips. I just don't know that I can. But for those of you out there who haven't seen the full the full CC music video. Well, turn your volumes down because here it comes. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until next time, see ya. For real. Oh, wait. I had to hit the eject button. We'll get back there. We had a mega gifty, super gifty. We had a $20 Culture Casino cash gift from our friend Roland the Wretched, stating, "Thanks for checking out my reaction to Ian's meltdown." Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Can't wait for part 2 this Friday. Oh, wow, you have a part 2? And especially can't wait for your 50K body wax because you are getting really close, except that I don't really want to be body waxed. I will be proud when it happens. A lot of people want to see my pain. I don't. I am going to be donating my hair here in about a month or so, so you're going to get to see a video about that. Anyway, it's good to see everybody. I really do hope that we get to see each other soon. Sorry, we were not going to be at MegaCon this year, but thank you, Roland, for your generosity as well. Back to the music video. Here we go.
Green tomatoes, arugula. Hey, what's up?
When injustice strikes, I strike back.
Culture Casino, let's go. Culture Casino, let's go. When the EMS tries their best, strap him down, check his chest. Culture Casino, Casino, Culture Casino, Casino. Culture Casino. Let's go, let's go. Culture Casino. Culture Casino.
When injustice strikes, I strike back.
Flamethrowing bears can't keep the man down. Bearded and burning, it's a campy old town. Kumquats and roses, snap peas and lotus, watch the jugular. Culture Casino, let's go. Culture Casino, let's go. When the EMS tries their best, strap him down, check his chest. Culture Casino, Casino, Culture Casino, Casino. Kodiak bots can't stomp his produce down. Check out his latest Ponderosa Lemons Astound.
Postmodern neo-Marxist fear. My God. Always wash your purple potatoes. You'll think. Postmodern neo-Marxist fear. My God.
Culture Casino, let's go. Culture Casino, let's go. When the EMS tries their best, strap him down, check his chest, yeah, check Casino, Casino, Culture Casino, Casino. Culture Casino.
Culture Casino, defender of the real.
I was muted the whole time. Thank you, Jeff, for gifting this Culture Casino membership on the Green Machine. You guys are incredible. We have one last super duper chat I'm going to go ahead and grab as well. You guys are overtly generous. I'm trying to get you to M4 Empire, saying so many. Hang on. We'll get that back up on the screen just a sec. Yeah, thank you for letting me know I was muted. From our friend Archer Merchant for 5 Culture Casino cash saying, so many crazy stories yesterday carrying over to today. I know. Cesar Chavez controversy, the new CEO earnings debacle. Yeah, he was terrible. And the Val Kilmer AI film, wild. Felt overloaded yesterday. I wish we were going to have an HCast later today. We're just not. Nobody's going to be available. I'm going to be seeing Project Hail Mary. I'm going to try to put my review together tonight for you. So those of you that are members, you're going to see that first. I'm going to drop it right away, and then I will immediately set it up for tomorrow morning for the rest of you folks who are not members. All right, folks, have a great day, everybody. Thank you for your incredible support, your incredible gifts, and your time. I know a lot of people don't ever thank you for your time, but I do. I'm glad you were here to watch and enjoy it with us. I am a boomer. That's so true. And yeah, Val is Kilmer. True. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Have a great day. See ya.